Hey everyone, welcome back to the POOF channel. I'm POOF. Today it's gonna be a little bit of a different format in the same style of like podcasty style videos that I like to make on this channel. I unfortunately need to buy a new cord for my camera. I think that the one that like the HDMI cable that hooks up to have that live feed from the camera to the PC is I don't think it works anymore, so I'm just gonna have to like go to Best Buy or something or order a new one on Amazon. And uh yeah. So anyway, hi, and I hope you're all doing well. I just kind of want to give a quick update. I'll probably have some like gameplay in the background of this video just to keep it entertaining to go along with um, just like talking and stuff. I'll probably put like some Space Marine 2 gameplay in the background. Yeah. Anyway, with me, life has been pretty chaotic since the last time I showed up on here. If you follow my Instagram or look at it at all, you'll notice that I broke my hand a little over a month ago. Happened in September. I think it was the last week of September on the Friday. And yeah, it's a bit of a story in itself. I had a falling out with my mom and my stepdad. I broke down, and like all of the everything that I went through while I was living there just kind of hit me all at once one day, because I was just getting mistreated once again and neglected. After having like bought them breakfast and hung out with them all day, and then they just refused to help me with what I needed help with that day, and it was just really frustrating. And like I was feeling the neglect in real time, and I just couldn't take it anymore. The lack of just accountability that they both have for their actions and how they treat people. I couldn't deal with it anymore, and I broke down, and I had to walk away, and I punched a metal pole like 3 times and broke my hand. I don't recommend that you do that if you get angry. I just recommend screaming into a pillow maybe, or punching something softer like a wall or a human face. Like at least now I know if I really needed to, I could have the gall to invincible punch someone in the face and break their face and potentially break my hand in the process. But you know what? Yeah. I would never actually hurt someone. But yeah, I just, yeah. And they didn't care. They still don't. And I I went back and I apologized to my mom and everything, but they were not willing to see my point of view as to why I was so upset. And like my mom's response to me being upset about them keeping my cat in a cage despite me compromising with them, and at least trying to compromise and figure out solutions and ways to circumvent the punishment that they were putting my cat through every day for more than 12 hours a day. He was in that cage while I lived there for years. It's not okay. I don't understand why they think it's okay. But her response was, "Oh, Buster's fine." And that really pissed me off. And so I don't think I'm not gonna like talk to them forever because it's my mom, you know, like. And at the end of the day, it's like I would regret like not being there for her at least at some point before she inevitably like, you know, like I would regret like if I never interacted with her ever again and then found out one day that she was gone, you know, like I would regret that. And so like I just need time, and they're going to have to respect my boundaries and understand that being around my stepdad makes me very uncomfortable because he's a fucking creep. And so, yeah. Like, it's just, it is what it is at this point, and I've healed and I've moved on. And as of right now, I'm no contact with them. And I don't know how long it's going to be, but yeah, I'm going to need time. And I think that's totally valid. They put me through hell. And Buster. And we didn't deserve that. He deserves an apology that he will never get. And that angers me. But, like I said, I need time to heal and let go and heal from my mommy issues. Yeah. Anyway, other than that, I ended up getting a new car. I have a really cool 91 Honda Civic now. I ended up getting an auto. I really wanted to get a manual this time around, but I ended up getting the auto because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take for my hand to feel good enough to be able to like consistently shift and like have dexterity. Like I wasn't going to put myself in a situation where I, you know, like I didn't want to hurt myself. So I got the auto, 1.5 liter. It's a DX. I got it for like less than 2K, and it's got like skunk 2 headers. It's got cold air intake. It's got, I know cold air intakes are a little taboo because they make your engine life last not as long, but that engine is kind of old, and the plan is like next year is to do an engine and transmission swap. But anywho, yeah, has a really fat exhaust, as you can see it from my Instagram post. It's super obnoxious. I am the loudest on the road now. And I love it. It makes me so happy. It has so much torque too. It has at least like, I want to say like 120 horses after all the modifications and stuff. It's a little lowered on coilovers, and personally I like the look. I might raise it up just a little bit because bumps and shit are hella annoying for other people, not for me, because I have to like take them really slow, and people are like, oh my god, why can't you just go 20 miles an hour over the fucking bump, you fucker? And I'm just like, bro, shut up. I got coilovers, dog. And so, yeah, I had to get a new alternator, battery, put a new radiator in it, and she's pretty happy right now. Check engine light comes on like 40 minutes into a drive, but I think it's just an O2 sensor thing because it's not plugged in. And I don't have a caddy. But I don't need one because I don't need to pass DEQ. So, haha. At least where I have it registered. I'm gonna end up moving in with my dad and my stepmom here probably at some point next year. Mainly because renting on my own is really unsustainable and just unrealistic for the long term, you know? Because wages, only go up so much every year, and I am going to be getting into school. I have settled on what I actually want to do now, and I want to do botany. I'm going to become a botanist and plant biology and stuff like that. And a lot of it is because I am incredibly passionate about cultivating crops and growing things. And I don't have a solid space to do it at home, unfortunately, with everything that I already have here with Buster's furniture and just like artistic hobby stuff. Like, I can only have one hobby and one animal here. If I didn't have Buster, then I probably could have a ton of plants because I wouldn't have Buster trying to gnaw on them all day while I'm at work. So, um, that's why I'm kind of refraining on having anything in the apartment right now. But that's all right. Um, yeah, yeah, I need to, I need to get out of here because of that, and um, it's going to be really good for me because my dad has like a whole shop out there, and so I'll be able to weld and like do art projects out there with like metal, and I get back into welding truthfully, and I'm so excited for that. I'm already working on a project. I'm making a metal tulip for my friend's birthday. Her favorite flower is tulips, and so I'm gonna make her a tulip out of metal, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna paint it her favorite colors, which are like purple and blue, and it's gonna be awesome. Um, yeah, I I got all the petals shaped and everything now. I just need to weld them together to kind of like make the flower head, and then I'll like uh, build the rest with some scrap metal. I have some like scrap metal I'm gonna use for the stem and stuff. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah, I actually started back at work, and my hand is working like a charm now, and so my work is very hands on, and so I'm incredibly thankful that I've recovered quite quickly. Actually, like within 2 weeks after surgery, I've been able to like make a fist, and that has been such a relief, honestly, being able to go back to work because I wasn't able to get paid leave because of the nature of how I broke my hand. They're like, "Oh, you did this on purpose," and I'm just like, well, I mean, low key, yeah, on paper maybe. I didn't really intentionally break my hand, but I was very upset. So, and it was irrational, and personally, part of me is like, someone else could use that money more than me, like someone who really accidentally hurt themselves and not like willfully punched a metal pole with their very soft bones. So, and I do want to apologize because I know I was like a couple of videos back, quite a few videos back at this point. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do voice training. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm still, I don't know. It's like, I, it's like, I don't know, you know, I, I really like my voice regardless. And so it's like, within given contexts, I change my range, and I like having full, it doesn't make me feel less feminine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel very secure within my voice, so there's part of me that's like, yeah, I really like the idea of like being able to go around and have a really feminine voice, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm okay with this because I really enjoy being able to sing in my lower ranges, and it brings me a lot of joy regardless. And I still do get, um, like, people will refer to me, like, correctly when I'm out in public, anyways. So it's like, I don't know. Doesn't really bother me all too much. Um, so, but like, I feel like I'm in a good spot with my voice, and I'm not really too worried about it at this point. So if you ever hear me drop into a lower octave, it's like, just know that I'm happy, you know? And like, even like back in high school, like when I was doing choir, I had a girl in my class that would sing tenor and stuff like that. And so it's like, it's not uncommon for women to have deeper voices sometimes. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And so I don't want to, I wanted to like be transparent about that. And yeah, I think all voices are beautiful, no matter what. So, yeah, just know that I'm happy and I am secure within it. So, yeah, but yeah, work, car, hand. The scar is pretty crazy. I'll like put it on screen. Oh, uh, anesthesia was pretty crazy because I had to get surgery, right? And, um, well, I mean, it wasn't crazy. It was honestly a way more tame than I was expecting it to be. Like, um, I had surgery and they only operated on me for like 70-ish minutes. It was really quick. And also, the person that stitched me did such a beautiful job. And my nurse that was unsuturing my stitches was like, "Oh, who did your stitches? These are beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, you know." I didn't know. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. And um yeah, uh procedure went really well, and I came to really quickly as well. And um it wasn't really that jarring. It felt like just waking up from sleep. Like, I was out and then immediately, like, there was no time. And like, it's exactly like how everyone describes it, where it's like, it feels as if there was, you didn't dream, you didn't, like, there's nothing. It was like pure nothingness, and then you're awake, but it's like no time elapsed. So the moment you're out, you wake up and you're like, huh? But I wasn't like, huh? I was like, whoa. It was like, I was very calm when I woke up, but I was also like blessed because I had like a window like spot. And so like it was like midday when I woke up, and because like my procedure was like around like 10 o'clock, 11. And uh like I finished around like noon, and so the morning sun was still kind of like shining through the window. And like I woke up to the sun just kind of beaming on me, which was like so serene. Like I was like, it was so nice. It was nice to wake up to that, to the sun. And then the moment I like immediately as I woke up, somebody like came and like checked in on me and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "Yo, my hand hurts." My hand, yo, this shit hurts. And they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's normal. You just had surgery." Shit's gonna hurt. And so after that, I was like, yeah, they asked me like, "Hey, do you want us to numb your arm?" And I was like, "Yes." No hesitation. "Yes." And he's like, "Okay." Comes back with like this really weird looking needled syringe and an ultrasound. And he's like, "All right, do you wanna watch?" Well, actually, I think I asked him like if I could watch what he was doing as he was doing it, and he was like, "Yeah, sure." I remember asking because this shit fascinates me. I love like doctor stuff. Like I used to watch House MD like all the fucking time and stuff like that. Didn't watch a whole ton of Grey's Anatomy, but I watched a ton of House. But yeah. Anyway, I love this kind of stuff. Um, so yeah, sure. And basically, around my collarbone, they kind of like stuck a needle through there around my shoulder. It's really gross. But as he was doing that, and he had the ultrasound kind of like showing me, I was able to like look at what he was doing internally to me as he was doing it. And through the ultrasound, I was able to like, he's like pointing out, "Yeah, that there's the needle, there's your artery that I'm trying to avoid right now, and there's your nerve, or like the nerve cluster that kind of controls all that, kind of like where the nerves kind of begin for my arm and then extend downwards through the rest of my arm." And so he was trying to get to that nerve cluster with the needle and also very carefully avoid my artery that leads to my brain. So it was super cool. So fucking cool, but kind of gross, but really cool. And yeah. And then after that, so I don't know if you've ever been to the dentist and um like had dental work done where you've needed to get like numbing in your mouth for, whatever procedure that you're getting. It was basically that, but for my entire arm. It was so bizarre. It was such a bizarre feeling. Like my whole arm was just completely limp. Like it felt like a mannequin arm. Like it was so weird. It was so weird. Um, yeah. It was so fucking weird. Like I would like lift up my hand and just like it was just so funky. And like I had such a heavy cast on my arm too for like 2 weeks. Oh, it was so relieving when I got that fucking thing off. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. And yeah. Um I now have hardware in my hand and it's going to be there until I die. And it's pretty cool. I'm like 0.0001% steel now. Yeah. And I have like a metal plate um just across my bone and 6 screws. I was very curious to know how much it actually weighed, because then I was gonna like weigh it out in regards to like percentage wise as like to my actual body weight, so I can get like the true measurement. But they don't know. I don't know. I would have had to ask my doctor before surgery probably, but I just didn't think about it until afterwards. My bad. But yeah. Kind of funny though. Um, yeah. I got a hand of steel. I got that iron grip. Now when I backhand someone for real, it's gonna yeah, okay, I'm done. But yeah. Um yeah. I I'm going to physical therapy, and that's been pretty nice. I got a compression glove, which was also very nice. That's helped quite a bit with blood flow and stuff. And yeah, I'm recovering really well. and I'm really grateful for that. And I, oh, it was so nice going back to work. I know that's probably a crazy thing to say, but genuinely, like, I love everybody that I work with, and everyone that I work with on my team is just such, they're all such wonderful people, genuinely. Such wonderful people. And I'm incredibly proud to be able to say that I'm a part of their team. And I really mean that. And uh, like when I showed up back at work, everybody was giving me hugs and like everyone was just so happy to see me. And it's so heartwarming. And like it made me feel really special. And like, uh, it was genuinely magical. Being able to come back and see everyone is just made my heart sing, and just so happy. It's really special what I got going there, and just yeah, it was really nice. But yeah, overall, life has been looking up recently, and I'm gonna be doing a whole ton of overtime these next couple of weeks for sure. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do in regards to YouTube, but once I get that new cord, I'm definitely gonna record No, I'm Not a Human, and then I'm also gonna record playing what's it called? There's another one that I bought. I'm looking through my Steam right now. Where is it? It's another. It's like a horror walking simulator, low key. Shoot, where are you? Eclipsism. Yeah, Eclipsium. Sorry, not yeah, Eclipsium. Um, I'll play both of those and get those recorded. And I know I totally missed the Halloween season, and I apologize. Um, it, for a while, I just couldn't use my mouse, because it's my right hand. I just couldn't, I was just like, fuck. But I'm feeling so much better now, and so as you can tell with the gameplay in the background, I'm back to it, and yeah. So I just want to say thank you to anyone who's made it this far into the video, and I really appreciate you for sticking here with me and hanging out, and I promise I will hold that promise and deliver on some epic cosplay gaming moments soon. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here though, and because I think that's pretty much everything that's been going on with me. A lot of it has been bed resting and just like chilling and waiting for my hand to not feel like garbage. So, anyway, I hope you all have a good one, and I love you, and thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!